What's up, nerds? It's Dr. Paul with another mail call. This one is going to be a comic haul, as usual. Looks like we have, this was sent media mail. It's in a nice eBay mailer with something like a Gemini on the inside. So definitely cost-effective and good way to protect your books too, so applaud that. It does look like it was nevertheless abused a little bit on the way. That is one of the things that can happen when you ship media mail. So we'll see whether or not that's affected the book inside here. Hope not, but it actually looks pretty severe, so it's possible that we're going to have to deal with some damage. And that is one of the reasons why you don't want to send really valuable comic books media mail. So this crunch here, you can see, definitely was in the realm. The sender's intended for this to be a pull tab. I guess we'll use it that way. I think I may just cut through these since we are going to be discarding of this plastic anyway. And again, I like this. Even if we do have damage, this was packaged very reasonably. And with a bit of flair and fun as well. So kudos to our seller for that choice anyway, even if I'm not entirely sure I love the choice of using media mail. All right, this is not what I ordered, so that looks like a freebie. Very cool. And it looks like we have double backer boards, so let me get this stuff out of the way. We'll set our freebie aside there. We will use these pull tabs as the seller intended. Alright, so what do we have? That's the book we ordered. This is a really cool book. This is a book that's very difficult to find. It's Black Panther 166, second printing. So I had a copy of this book that I cleaned and pressed and sent to CGC, and it came back a 9.8. I put it up for sale because there are only 2 in the census. And since that one was slabbed and up for sale, I decided to see if I couldn't grab myself another copy. That's why I have this book. So this was relatively inexpensive, as the raw copies of this tend to be. I believe all in this was $20 or in that ballpark anyway. It looks like it has potential to be very high grade. This is the corner that was crunched up, and it does look like there's some damage there, so I don't think this is going to be a 9.8 candidate. But you can't purchase these books through eBay and be assured that they're going to be 9.8 candidates, right? The best you can evaluate from the pictures is that it's going to be high grade, that it's going to be 9.4, 9.6, and you need to pay the price as appropriate, because you just can't evaluate from the pictures off of eBay whether or not something is going to be a 9.8 with any certainty. So I'm happy with this. Again, it's a rare book that I wanted basically a raw reading copy in my PC anyway. This is high grade enough for my PC, and I'm not gonna complain to the seller about this. Though I do think, again, it was packaged beautifully. If they had shipped that priority, I don't think it would have been, well, anything can happen at the post office. Who am I kidding? But I do think that it is treated, it gets handled by fewer people and is treated a little bit better when you ship it priority, which is why I refuse to send books media mail to anybody, because as a seller, you basically get blamed for the abuse of the post office, which I understand as the buyer. You know, it is the seller's responsibility to make sure it gets there in good shape. So I understand that, which is why I just avoid the problem and ship it in that way. So anyway, thanks to this seller, very happy with this book, and got a fun freebie as well, and kind of a fun package to unwrap. So I think this is something that I'll be able to enjoy, and whether I sell the slabbed one or keep the slabbed one, I'm happy to have this in my PC. So, all right, I grabbed a couple other books from my collection. So why is this Black Panther 166 second printing a significant book? Well, it's because of this book, right? Incredible Hulk 340, this classic Todd McFarlane cover that has been copied and homaged so many times, and with good reason. It is such a piece of art that people want to honor it. People want to own it. So this is, as I mentioned before, my copy of Black Panther 166, the second printing. So the second printing was way underprinted. The first printing of this is a lenticular cover, and it actually flashes between these two images when you shift it. But the second printing, just this image, pure, and it's really beautiful. As I mentioned, 2 in the census. This is one of them. So that's why I wanted to get another copy. I thought I might try for another 9.8. And I also thought I wouldn't mind having it in my PC if in fact this one sells. So again, I'm happy with that purchase. And just for fun, here's another recent pickup, and this is going to be off to CGC as well. Another homage of that incredible cover. So, in summary, mail call, Black Panther 166, second printing, very difficult book to find, very difficult and high grade, and so keep an eye out for it. Happy hunting, and take care of one another.